spent a lot of time talking about transform parent functions yesterday. So today will be a lot easier if what we did yesterday made sense. If you didn't see what we did yesterday, you want to go back, find the video from yesterday where we went over all these notes here, or if you want to pause it, copy these down. These are the 5 functions that we're working with. And then here is all of the different transformations that can happen with those functions. Okay. Well, what we're doing today is sort of the opposite of what we did yesterday. So instead of them giving you the function saying what happened, now it's going to say here's what happened. What would the function? So we just read it one part at a time. So if it says square root function, so I know f of x equals, I'm going to leave some space here, but I know there's going to be a square root sign. Okay? That says it's vertically stretched by a factor of 3. So vertical stretch or compression happens outside the sign. So it's going to happen outside of our square root. I'm just going to put 3. So this one, what makes it nice is if it tells you what the factor is, you don't really have to think about if it's stretched or compressed. You're just going to take that number and just make sure it's on the outside. And then they'll figure that out for you. So this is a stretch because it's greater than 1. But if this had said 1/2 here or 1/3, then it would have said vertically compressed. So they'll take care of that part. You just need to focus on the number. Okay. Then it says shifted right 2 units. So that's inside. So I know I'm going to have x. And if I go right 2, remember that's the opposite of what you would think it is. So when it says right 2, that's actually a negative. So minus 2. So if it goes to the right, minus something. If it goes to the left, you would put plus that number. Then our last part goes down 3 units. So that's the plus or minus on the outside. That's k. And then that follows what it should be. So if it says down 3, it's going to be minus 3. And there you go. There's our function. Nothing to it. So it's just a matter of, can you remember everything here? And you don't even need to memorize it. Ideally, you would. I would say as you do this, keep the notes off to the side. Take your best guess of what you think it should be, and then compare it to the notes page. Because if you can do this without having to look, it's going to make things a lot quicker for you. But let's take a look at one. Because I think this first one, if you get this first one, the rest will be more straightforward. So this one just says quadratic function shifted right to the 4, or shifted right 4 units. So I know I'm going to need x squared, but that does not eliminate any of our answers, right? They all say x. But if it says shifted 4 to the right, so what that means, so f of x equals, so if it's 4 to the right, that means it's got to be inside what's being squared. So in a quadratic, we said it's x minus h squared plus k, right? So if we're saying right 4 units, that's h. So what we're looking for, since it's right 4, that's going to be minus 4. So we know we need a minus 4. And you see that on 2 of our answers here. But then it's important. This is the part that you got to keep in mind. Since it's going to the right, it's got to be inside the parentheses. So that's the difference here. This is going 4 to the right. And what is this one doing? This is definitely going 4 units. Think about it. But that's going 4 units down. Okay? Because if we expanded this one out, just to see what that would look like, is we would say this is equivalent to f of x equals x plus 0 squared minus 4. Okay? They don't need to put that because it's just plus 0. It doesn't change the value. But if you wanted to see it, since it's plus 0, I know it's not, and again, that's not the question. I almost confused myself. We're just looking at this equation here. This one's not moving left or right at all. That's why it's +0. But it is going 4 units down, which is why you have the -4 on the outside. So our correct answer here, we don't want to go 4 units down. We want to go 4 units to the right. So our best answer here is answer choice C. Okay? So remember, if you want to go left or right, you are going to need the parentheses. If you're just going up or down, you wouldn't need the parentheses. So there's the difference. So try them out. Do your best. Use your notes to help you. I'll leave them up there. Come on back if you need help. Ask questions. And we're just going to keep on practicing this. You'll get it. I believe in you.